What's up, guys? Welcome back to Storytime with Uncle Reddit, r/Tales from Tech Support. My name's John, and we're going to read some stories. I appreciate you guys coming over to the other channel, the Storytime with Uncle Reddit MC, and listening to the malicious compliance and pro revenge stories. We passed our 1,000 subscriber mark over there, so awesome on that. Hopefully soon, maybe before the end of summer, we can hit 10,000 on this channel. So, hey, share with your friends. Tell your mom and dad. Anyway, I appreciate it if you do. If you don't, that's cool too. I just appreciate you being here, listening to the stories and making comments and stuff like that. So, all right, let's get on with it. Cause of email delivery failure. Pebcac. User has a problem. User sends me an email. User decides to type my email for reasons unknown since we've exchanged dozens of emails and her mail program should autocomplete it for her. Regardless, this time she types it, and of course she types it wrong. I don't get any email. Weird. I see the email in the sent folder. Must be a problem on your end. I have my suspicions already, but then I see a meeting on my coworker's calendar, and among the invites is my, very much misspelled email address. At this point, user is constantly using the wrong address, because her mail program autocompletes it to the most recently used. I let user know. No, I typed it right. This is a problem with your email, so fix it. I do literally nothing because the less time wasted on her BS requests, the better it is for both me and the company. I figure if she ever needs something important, she'll figure out how to email me. Probably. You don't sound very confident about that. Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Some people just, they refuse to listen. Even if she's right, and she knows she's right, she should still take 2 seconds to go back and look and double check the spelling. Just to be sure. We all goof up, we all make mistakes. Some of us more than others. I know I make my fair share, so. Why do you care about the color of your cup? Howdy, folks. Backwoods Tech back again. Love this guy. This is a ticket that came in a little over a week ago. I didn't handle it, but it was shown to me, and I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity. One of my coworkers has a job to redirect tickets to the right group, mostly because users don't understand how to make tickets properly. Anyway, this ticket came in from a user and was something that they were supposed to call facilities over, another building, another state, not put in a ticket for. Ticket short description. Need new cup immediately in break room XXYYZZ. Ticket contents. I'm requesting a new personal cup for the break room. The ice in the ice machine is brown, and it clashes with my white cup. Please replace my cup. Much laughter later, the ticket got redirected to local facilities. Okay, I can't figure out if this person was totally serious or if they were just busting everybody's chops because the ice was brown. Maybe they've been trying to get the ice machine filter changed or something. I don't know. I just can't. I have a hard time believing anybody's that stupid and vain that they wouldn't recognize that, the amount of rust in their water that's making the ice cubes and want their cup to match. Oh boy. Maybe. A ticket, you say? Working at a facility as an on-site tech. Got a call from one of the staff members. IT. Hi, this is IT. How can I help you? Employee. Hi, yes, we have 4 new employees starting today. They will need email and IT. I'm sorry, but did you say all 4 new employees have started today? Employee. Yes, and we will need the following done for them. IT. I'm sorry, but was there ever a ticket or an email sent out regarding these new employees? Employee. A ticket? No. IT. We're going to need a ticket with all the information required. Full names, what they need. Employee. Okay. IT. Yes, there's an onboarding process, so please email our support email with all the required information and also CC the office manager as well. Employee. Okay, will do. There is no way I'm taking a phone call about 4 new employees that have already started today without a ticket. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Should have gotten a ticket about said new employees at least a week ago, and no way am I rushing to get done all 4 employees. So from the tone, and it's hard to read tone in email and print, but what I'm gathering from the way the employee was responding and the way they were asking, it sounds like somebody didn't tell them about the onboarding process. Yeah, somebody might want to share that with them before they keep calling you guys. Field Tech can't install printer software because server PC runs on Linux. This happened to me 2 years ago when I was working as a support tech over the phone. For context, I worked as a support tech who assisted field techs to replace and repair devices on site. We replaced computers, printers, routers, etc. at clients' locations. We scheduled field techs to go to these locations. Field techs would call us to ask for assistance or report in if a job has been done, so we can double check their work via remote access. So a field tech called in to ask for help in setting up a new server PC that handles coupon printers on a certain popular US-based pharmacy that starts with a W. Well, at least it wasn't the one that gives you the wallpaper size receipts. He was done with replacing the PC. However, none of the store's printers were connecting to the server, so I remotely connected to the PC and find out that the printer drivers weren't installed. Take note that this field tech was not one of the regular techs who called in. I knew most of the other techs who usually called, but this was a totally new guy who probably just started maybe a few days ago. Me: you forgot to install the printer drivers. Tech: I tried installing them, but there are no instructions on how to do them. Me: your job order came with a PDF on how to install those drivers. Did you download them from the link that was sent to your email? Tech: oh, so that's what that link is for. Okay, I got this. I'll call you back if I need more help. He calls back after 20 minutes. I was thinking maybe he was reporting the job completion, but I was so wrong. Tech: I'm going to need some help with this. I thought the PC was running Windows, but it was just showing a DOS terminal. Me: the PDF clearly states that the new PC was imaged with CentOS. You just need to run that terminal command line indicated on the PDF that was sent to you, and it should automatically download and install the drivers from the cloud server. Tech: what's a terminal? You mean DOS? Me, getting frustrated at this point. Okay, fine. Let me do it. I remotely connect to the PC again and install the printer drivers myself. After installing the printer drivers and getting all 5 store printers to work and printing test coupons, I call him back to sign him off. Tech: hey, thanks for the help. This job would have been a lot easier if you used Windows. Me: we've always used CentOS all this time. It's cheaper to maintain and much easier to work with. Tech: yeah, but I don't like using the DOS prompt. I've been working for 7 years in this business, and this is the first time I've seen someone use outdated DOS commands for this thing. Me: that's not DOS. It runs on CentOS. It's Linux. Tech: yeah, whatever. In the end, it was me who did his stupid job. I reported this to my manager, and he informed the dispatch team never to assign job orders to this guy ever again. I don't understand the yeah, whatever response. I'm not saying every tech's going to know everything and every aspect of whatever. If I was to pull up in front of a Linux-based operating system, especially a server at this point, I would probably be very, very lost. But 2 things. 1, I've got Google. 2, I had a PDF with a link in it with instructions that were very specific. And since when is DOS outdated? I don't understand that. Just because you don't have a GUI, then whatever. So anyway, yeah, that attitude right there, he needs to find a different place to work where he can just, do repetitive motions like, maybe production line stuff. Who knows? You tell me. This was a call I had recently and I thought it was a bit funny, so would like to share. Me: thank you for calling the IT help desk. This is my name. How may I assist you today? Customer: my computer's not working. Me: okay, how's the computer not working? Are there any error messages? Customer: I don't know. You tell me. Me: I'm going to need much more information than that. Can you please describe the issue? Customer: can't you just fix it? Seeing that I had no idea where to start, I let out a deep sigh. Me: do you mind if I sign into your computer? Customer: go ahead. I sign in. Everything looks normal except for a small error with the ribbon in Outlook. I close Outlook and reopen it and it seems to have worked. Me: okay, Outlook seems to be working now. Is there anything I can do for you today? Customer: I wasn't having an issue in Outlook. Me, trying to hold back my frustration. Well, what was the issue then? Customer: can you see this rainbow shape in the center of my screen? Me: no, I can't. It looks like it could be an issue with the monitor. Can you email us a photo of this? Customer: why can't you see? Me: it's probably a hardware issue. Maybe a crack on the screen or something. Let's try to narrow this down. Can you reseat the video cable? Customer: you're remotely connected. Can't you just do that for me? Me: no, it's a hardware issue. I can't control the hardware itself through the remote desktop. Seeing as I'm not getting anywhere, let me send this to the hardware team so they can arrive there to look at it. Customer hangs up. So this customer thinks that, because you're remotely connected, you can reach through and wiggle cables and reseat them and actually physically see the monitor. Gotcha. Site being forcibly removed from Meraki? I work as a system admin /IT tech /whatever's needed for a medium-sized restaurant company. We have about 30 corporate-owned restaurants and about 100 franchise-owned restaurants. Most of the time, we're pretty hands-off with most of the IT needs of the franchisees. We primarily support their point-of-sale systems and menu within those systems. About a year and a half ago, one of our corporate locations was sold to a franchisee, along with everything in the building. This includes all IT equipment, the point-of-sale system, phones, network equipment, computers, you name it. It belongs to them now. The problem is, some equipment comes with licenses and are attached to certain portals, SaaS, applications, etc. That's where the problem lies. Their network equipment is all Cisco Meraki, which needs licenses to work and need to be managed in a network controller. For anyone that has worked with Meraki equipment, you know that 1. Licenses are super expensive, and 2. Having no license basically makes the equipment paperweights. Enter Karen, not her real name, the regional manager of the location. She's as Karen as any other Karen can ever Karen. For that year and a half, she has insisted that any issue she has in that restaurant, we are responsible to help her with. We are not. And she plays dumb when we tell her it's not our responsibility. Now for the story. About a month or two after the franchisee took over the location, I sent an email to inform Karen that we will eventually be getting rid of our Meraki controller and that she would have to set up her own controller if she wants to keep using her equipment. She came back to me saying that I don't understand why I need to pay to use equipment I own. I tried to explain that basically it is what it is, but she was having none of it, and that was the end of it. A few months go by and I bring up our impending license renewal to my CTO. He states that we can renew the licenses for her for 1 year, but we'll inform her that come next year she'll have to find another solution. He sends her a very detailed email explaining that we aren't going to pay her license fees anymore, and that she has until a year from then to either get her own controller and license the equipment, or to find another solution. She continues to insist she doesn't understand why she needs to pay for equipment she's using. Blah, blah, blah. We send her several more notices throughout this year and even offer to get her in contact with a managed service provider to help her with the transition. A little context. Even though she's had access to the camera system in her restaurant, I told her I gave her the admin username and password and that I deleted the email I sent her with that information. She insists we still need to support her camera system, or at least answer questions when we have some. She's had a year and a half to get information. It's a fairly well-known brand. If she took 20 minutes to do a Google search, she'd get her questions answered. Now to get to current events. We updated the licenses for the equipment we own for another year. The equipment she owns is due to expire on August 4th. She had a managed services provider reach out for some info, and they seemed clueless. They purchased licenses and asked how to apply them. We're cutting her off completely on August 4th. No ifs, ands, or buts. Her equipment is being removed from our controller. If anything comes of this, I'll update this post, but for now, I'm just sitting back and waiting for the fallout next week. Yeah, you don't have to pay to use the equipment you've got. You just got to figure out how to make it work if you don't pay for it. That's on you. I don't understand why people don't get that. So, we have a security system here, and it works, and it's okay, but if I want monitoring, I have to pay. I have the equipment. I can use the equipment, and I can muddle some things together to make certain things work. Right now, it does what I need it to do. But if I want actual monitoring, yeah, you got to pay. That's the way it works, you know? And even then, there's different levels of that support, so I don't know. People are just way too entitled. Even district manager Karens, I guess. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the stories today, and if you did, would you do me a favor? Oh, I forgot to do the cat cam. There's Dimey. I'm sorry, guys. Usually they're not even in here anymore, and I totally forgot until I just looked at my screen and saw the cat move and stretch. Anyway, next time. Alright, listen, if you get a chance, would you subscribe, like the video, click the bell icon, and share with some friends. See you guys.